どうしたヤマト。
僕は
登録する。
いや、それは海賊王が言った言葉だ。
Card Kaizoku.
This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. See the most up-to-date Eastern and Western deck lists on gumgum.gg, updated daily. Be the first to see deck lists for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, welcome to round 3 of the Fukuoka Championship Series Season 2 tournament. This is the top 4, so if this is the first video you're watching, check out top 16 and top 8 right before this. Those videos should be up by now. But yeah, as a quick aside, I think they revealed every OP14 leader now, and it turns out that the leaks were actually true, the ones that people saw online. I want to make a PSA. So Kaizoku cards is a custom card maker. I think people stole his template and made those, so he's not the one who leaked it. I have no idea who leaked it. And also, another big caveat, I'm not them. I'm Cardi Kaizoku. Okay, guys, we're not the same people. Please, if you ever see anybody in the wild confuse us, I would appreciate it if you guys corrected it for me. Correct whoever mistakes us. I feel like me doing this as like a one-person thing, it's never gonna actually make a difference. I think if everybody helps me separate Kaizoku cards and Cardi Kaizoku, I think that would be much appreciated for me, right? Because everyone keeps asking me for custom cards. I'm not the guy who makes them, and they probably ask him for gameplay, and he's not the guy who does that. We're two different people, okay? So we'll jump into the top 4 here. Let's see what the top 4 decks are. We'll skip ahead a bit. Okay, so it's 2 red blue aces and the Bonnie, and then a blue purple Luffy. Here, real quick. Hopefully he doesn't move it out of the way before I can finish writing. And then UPL. So this is the Bonnie we saw in round 1. This is the blue purple Luffy we just saw in round 2. And then the 2 aces remaining. Yeah, every other deck, the Zoros, the Emus all got taken out. My favorite to win this, I think blue purple Luffy might have it. Right, just from the matchups. He's not too horrible into Ace, not too bad into Bonnie too. And then he won that last game with some pretty bad luck, not getting any Sanji plays, but did manage to find 3 Rogers. So maybe that's kind of lucky in and of itself inherently. And so let's just jump to game start here. So I'm a little bit behind, so I can just skip to game start. That's why I kind of stagger it a little bit just for continuity. Okay, so it's red blue ace. So what he does is, on your opponent's attack once per turn, you can charge a card from your hand, give it to one of your opponent's leaders that catches minus 2,000 power during this battle, and then down hands 1 once per turn. When you either receive damage or one of your characters with 6,000 base power or more is KO'd, you draw an extra card. Or you draw a card in general, but that does mean like you kind of have 6 life to draw from your life, 6 cards I mean. It's a mirror, okay, so I don't need to re-explain it. I think I read it pretty fast though. I'm getting pretty good at reading really fast. I also chug some caffeine because it's like 2 a.m. for me, guys. If I was on the East Coast, this would be like, what, 5 a.m.? Which isn't too bad. I don't know. But yeah, as they're setting up, I guess I can just BS for a bit. Next week is my last week at my full-time job, so I'm going to be doing content full-time after that. So I'm going to be able to stay up until 5 if I really want to, work my own hours. But that also means that I don't have set hours, right? I always have work. So we'll see how that is. I'm going to be stepping up content creation. I'm going to be stepping up website development. A feature that's going to be coming, my first major thing to tackle would be an account system on the website, so you can save like your deck list, your tier list, and your board states and stuff. So this red blue aces hand is pretty good, right? Atmos to bounce back your enemy Marco, Otama to draw. You have a Whitebeard that you can play with your Iron Whitebeard, and then Yamato is like the best card to play going first, right? On your 5 down turn, you draw 2 cards, attack for 7. So this is a really good ace hand. Against this hand, oh, he's got the Iron Whitebeard into the 9 cost Whitebeard. And then Garp can find him what he needs to play on his 4 down turn. Vista's blocker, and then Jozu for control, right? You can bounce the Yamato that the opponent just played. So I think going second is gonna have an advantage this match, just because you can like stall, right? You play Jozu, and then you Iron Whitebeard into the 9-beard. The turn after that, your opponent won't have anything on board except like an Atmos if he plays it. But I'm wondering if this guy doesn't play Marco, if he'll even play the Atmos out. Okay, game start. Ace Mirror. much prefer Ace Mirror than Emu Mirror, to be honest, for viewing. The Otama lets you draw 2, discard 1 on play. If you have 3 or less life cards, which you do by default. So doing some hand fixing here. Ace doesn't really have a 3 on play, so it's probably just going to be 9k swing next turn. So discards. What the heck is that? Is that Jozu? I think that's a Jozu 2k. I forgot his double fruit is like diamond related, right? Okay, so 2 on turn for the Ace. Finds an Ezo too. So Ezo Garp. Double search return. So Ezo searches top 5 for Straw Hat. No, Straw Hat. Whitebeard Pirate. And then when your opponent attacks, you can trash Ezo to cycle a card out of your hand too. He does pick up a Blockbeard, which is going to be perfect for this matchup. Much better than the 9-beard actually. And puts it on leader in case he, well yeah, Ace is going to swing 9, so if the Ace does happen to take, he has on leader to use leader ability. I'm going to have to use a different term. Left side Ace, right side Ace. Left Ace, right Ace, maybe I'll say that. Ace 1, Ace 2. Ooh, he goes for Otama. Okay, so just 8k on leader, it looks like. So another draw 2, discard 1. He has a red rock in hand. That's going to be useful. Discards his own Blockbeard. Not Blackbeard, Blockbeard. That's going to be really confusing for me. Puts a Dawn on leader and doesn't attack. I think it's okay to give him a Dawn. Give him a life, which would let him draw an extra card. 7k only? What do you need 1 Dawn for? Oh, he doesn't attack. They really don't want to give each other resources. I guess if he did swing 8, that would maybe let him counter 3, which would make a pudding play kind of worse. But he doesn't have pudding yet. Maybe he's hoping to draw into one. Yeah, actually, I don't know how this mirror works. But just from what I can surmise, I would assume going second is how you win this. So 8k is taken. He takes life and draws an extra card due to leader ability. Does play out the Garp. So he had to wait till this turn to play it because he wanted to potentially not lose out on that extra card from life. But the opponent did not attack anyway. Maybe because he put down on leader, that disincentivized the opponent from attacking. Gets his second Blockbeard. Yeah, a lot of mind games like that, right? Because he did not attack in the end. So it does play a Vista and passes. So Vista is just a 1-cost blocker. Here, you can see. So Atmos doesn't do much here. We're going to see the Yamato come out for sure. Yep, Yamato lets you draw 2 cards and put it down on leader. Pretty nice card for the deck. Then we see a 7k swing at leader. Gets countered for 2k via leader ability. Discards his 9-beard. Okay, passes to Ace, right Ace. So Josu's going to come out for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's what's coming out for 6. So just to swing 6 at face. He ought to counter. The funny thing is Josu can bounce another Josu, so it could just be like a Josu off. Probably not though. They're going to switch to the Whitebeard soon. He might just counter with the Josu. No, he counters with the Izo. Okay, 6 down for Josu. Bounces Garp back to hand. Bounces Yamato. 6 drop. And then, yeah, it's going to lead perfectly into this Blockbeard next turn. That can make this a 9, and the leader can be an 8. Potentially 10 if he takes a life. Very, very strong going second curve. So Ace swings 6. It might just be a return Josu. Jizo is like a statue in Japan. The shrine statues with like the little circle guys. Okay, yeah. Return Josu to bounce Josu. And he also gets another 2k back to hand. So this is good, right? He doesn't have a target for the Blockbeard to give 2 on to. Giving him 1 attack he has to defend against. So he finishes the turn with a Garp. He needs some Blockbeards of his own to match the opponent's. Yeah, if he didn't pick up this Josu, his 1-of Josu right there in his hand, this would have been really bad for the left ace on this right ace's turn right now. But yeah, he luckily was able to salvage it. So I'm pretty sure it's 8 Dawn for the I Am Whitebeard. So it does play it. I Am Whitebeard is an 8 Dawn event that lets you play a 10 drop or any Whitebeard character out for 8. So it does play the Blockbeard. He has blocker, that's why you call him Blockbeard. And on play, you draw 2 cards and trash card from your hand, and then you can give up to 2 rested Dawn to leader and character. So there's 2 on leader. I guess he could put on character technically, but it won't do anything. Izo can't attack with that small stat line, so it does swing 8 here. Looks like Ace is going to counter. He doesn't have Dawn on leader, so he ought to counter to preserve that value from his life. Because when you have a Dawn attached, you get the extra card, right? You don't want to lose that extra card, even if it means countering here. He might have to use leader ability, or does he want to keep everything? The nice thing is though, he has Red Rock ready for when they're like racing on their Whitebeards. From the looks of it, I think right side has it, unless he runs out of steam. The Red Rock might be the determining factor though for left side. Ace. Okay, I haven't breathed in the last like 3 minutes of talking. I was getting lightheaded. Okay, 7 Dawn turn. Was it? What's happening? No, 9 Dawn turn. 9 Dawn turn. Okay. Red Rock's the Whitebeard. Okay, 6 Dawn out. He's hoping that the right side ace doesn't have another Whitebeard to follow it up. Makes sense though. And he also still has a Josu, while the opponent does not. So 7 at face is an easy 2k, but he hasn't taken any life yet. He could finally take one. But I think another 8 is coming, so you want to take the 8 and defend the 7. It uses the Izo to cycle a card. Finds a red card that I don't know what it is. Just puts it back on the bottom. Okay, so he's gonna use leader ability to minus 2k. Plays the Otama. What's he looking for? More Whitebeards? Finds a Marco. Maybe Marco nice too? He has a Roger. He discards the Marcos. And then 8k leader? 8k leader, I think the ace will finally take. 7k leader? What's the one down for? Do you have a blocker? Or another Otama maybe? Maybe baby? Or he might have a Garp that I just don't see. I see a red card. It could be a Garp. I think you take one. I think you ought to take at this point. He's low on counter. Yeah. Is he gonna draw 2 cards here? It's a 9-beard. 9-beard actually might be pretty good. Okay, plays an Otama, third one. He's really digging for more Whitebeards. I'm guessing, no, he's discarding it. Okay, he's digging for counter then, in that case. Okay, so passes to ace. Right side ace is at 10 now. Could still do another I am Whitebeard here and have 2 Dawn extra. Maybe the 9-beard would be pretty good here. Because then Jozu can't even touch you. You might want to save your event for the 10 cost then. Oh, he's just gonna go for it? Blockbeard? Another Blockbeard. Number 2. Puts 2 down on leader. So he ain't attacking the Jozu, I'm pretty sure. Is it just like 9 or 10 at life? 8 at life. And then he's gonna play Garp to search for another Blockbeard to play next turn. Yeah, I guess Tax Spirit isn't as good in the mirror just because the other ace will have a bunch of cards to be able to pay to attack anyway. But it's so good into Emu. Okay, so left side ace does counter with the Roger and a 1k. Okay, 1 Dawn for a Izo. Okay, Izo and Garp. Oh, I like this guy's sleeves too. It's like a shiny golden compass on top of navy blue. Is it shiny or is it just his sleeves making it look holographic? Okay, picks up a Marco blocker. Then we see Garp look for... Yep, looks for anything. Oh, you guys don't know what Garp does, right? I think this is the first time in this video at least that he has been played. Or that I remember to show him while he's played. So if you're an Ace, Luffy, or Sabo leader, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck for a cost 3 or more character. Finds anything. Oh, it can take the Red Rock actually. Red Rock or Roger? Takes the Red Rock? Because left side Ace does not have an answer for this Blockbeard. Meanwhile, you have one in your hand that they know about. So that might make him not want to play a Whitebeard out. Yeah, that completely changes how left side Ace is going to play this turn. If he was going to Whitebeard in the end. Bunch of Otamas out. But what could he do, right? Like, the right side ace only has 1 big character out. What's happening? Why can't he untap his leader? Or did he attack? Okay, I guess he attacked leader 6. The ref pointed something out. Let's see, his leader ability to discard the Marco for this. He does. Okay, he didn't want to block with the Blockbeard. Oh, I guess he saw his Jozu, that's why. Okay, plays a character to replace Otama. Jozu to bounce both of the Otamas back. Oh, bounce the Garp back, okay. Yeah, because Jozu can do that. You can target your own character and plays out a Marco. So Marco is just a blocker, and when he dies, you draw 2 cards on KO only. And with our leader ability, or with Ace's leader ability, it's draw 3. Except he doesn't have Dawn on leader, so this would be the time to make him take life or kill characters. But yeah, because of that Red Rock in hand, he did not play his Whitebeards, right? We saw that completely change how he did his turn. Ooh, these guys got 2 Utas here that can be played out for 2 Dawn. He could Jozu the Jozu, and then he has 1 more Jozu than the opponent, so his will stay on board in the very end after all the bouncing. I think that's what you do, Jozu, and then you can even play a Marco of your own. Yeah, the Jozu Wars. They really should have made him not be able to bounce his own cost. Oh, what did he bounce back? He bounced the Marco back. Okay, that's valid too, right? Because if Marco dies, he draws 2 cards. That's denying him of it. He'll have to replay it for 4. Yeah. That's a thing you can do. Makes sense. Oh, and then AK leader. I didn't see him do that. So yeah, left side ace still has a pretty healthy hand. I wonder if right side ace will keep the new gate active just to be able to block with it. Okay, so there is enough counter for that. 12k is taken. He gets to not draw a card because again, no Dawn on leader. Plays out an Uta blocker for 2. Very cheap blocker. And the reason why is because if I can find it, starter deck. Here it is. If you have a 10k power character on board, it gets -4 cost in your hand, which that Blockbeard is. Very cheap blocker. Ooh, he did top deck a Red Rock here. This kind of is really good for him because he has 2 Jozu. Oh my god, so lucky. So Red Rock and then 888 or 688 and play 2 Searchers. I think right side ace is in trouble then because of this Red Rock actually. Was it top decked or is it from life? Oh, he swings 7 with the Jozu. Okay, pops the Izo to cycle a card, maybe find a 2k, he found another Marco, so bye bye Marco. Going back to the bottom of the deck. And he still has to counter this. Maybe the 9-beard would have been better last turn, because he'd be at 8k base right now. Does he still have it? Maybe he discarded it a long time ago, actually. He has to decide what to... Oh, no, he was thinking of discarding it for counter, to counter for 2k. Yeah, he is. Okay, so there's the 9 beard. The fact that he took so long to think about it, though, that kind of makes you think that another 7 might be pretty good. Oh! Well, yeah. He separated out 3 down. I thought he was going to go for 10. No, it's another 7. So he's got to use his Uta right now. He's getting awfully low in hand size. Does counter 2. Is he going to use his first Iron Whitebeard? Nope. Going to be 6 Dawn for Red Rock. Okay, plays Garp first to widen his options here. Does find a block beard that he can finally play, and he goes for the Atmos. Atmos cannot bounce Uta, right? Yeah, she's 6 on board. Could bounce the Vista at the very least. Oh yeah, Atmos, what he does is, if you reveal 2 Whitebeard Prize type cards in your hand, you can bounce a 4-drop or less. So Red Rock and then 2 Dawn. It's gotta be red. What's the 2 Dawn for? Does he have more searchers in his hand? Man, why you showed the hand of the hand that I don't care about? Okay, so 7k was blocked, and then Red Rock. Okay, that's why he was waiting. Red Rock bottom decks the Whitebeard, and then he plays out another Garp. Finds a 2k here. 2k Uta. Do you have yet another searcher that he can run? Nope, passes the 1 Dawn open. Kinda bluffing. A Radical Beam maybe. Right? Counter for 4k. I think some aces do run the card. Or maybe he's got some other event that I don't see. The unblockable ace event does have a counter 3k effect. Right, this one here, I guess, could be what he's bluffing. So he does lose value out of the Red Rock just because the opponent has never been playing any Whitebeards. So it's just hard cast at 10 cost. Now he can finally attack 9k with the Jozu, and then 8 with Leader. But yeah, this also cycle cards out of his hand, which he kind of needs to. So 2-fold helps him there. A blocker, and then Dawn, and then draw. Too much. He does too much. I think these all have to go at face. You ain't killing those characters. Oh yeah, he runs the Radical Beam, but he doesn't have the active Dawn for it, unfortunately. Okay, so 9... Oh, he did have Radical Beam. Oh, that's what that red 1 cost was. I thought it was a Garp. Then this AK was defended too? I must have missed it. How did all that happen in like the 2 seconds they were showing the other guy's hand? He was able to defend. So Jozu swings back 7. I don't think he loses this turn. Okay, blocks it. Plays out Iron Whitebeard, his first Whitebeard of the game. And then lets him also do what the opponent just did. 8-9. Actually, he can do even higher because he has extra Dawn to use. Yeah, 2 Dawn, 2 Dawn. Let's see how he utilizes his remaining 2 Dawn here. They're just swing 8 at face. Does still have an Uta blocker, by the way. So he just Red Rocks the blocker and then goes for game. He might have it actually. Right, he can take these 2 hits if he really wants it. Okay, counters out of it. So his leader ability is no longer active. Here's 9. Could just be blocked. Yep, blocks with the Uta. And then right side goes for the game. Lethal? Lethal right now? No, he still has 2 Dawn. Oh, he could play a Uta blocker of his own. If he does play Uta, then it's not over. Yeah, okay, he does play his own Uta. I don't know, does he have math? No, right? He has too many cards in hand. Even if he Red Rocks right here. Oh, it's 4 cards. But most likely a lot of counter. Because it's ace. This one's going to come down right to the wire. If only he had a way to get rid of the Uta too. And Red Rock. Would he survive on the clapback with the Radical Beam? Probably not. No, wait, actually he might. So he gets rid of 1 attacker. Radical Beam stops 1 attack. He has 2 hits he can take. He has 2 life. So I don't think right side is out. So Red Rock and leave Dawn up for Radical Beam and try to kill a Jozu if you can. Or you probably don't even need to kill a Jozu. So does Red Rock. Okay, Jozu 8 at face. Leader 8. He can even leave the Dawn up for Radical Beam. Yeah, this is perfect. I think he ought to might as well take here. He has a counter for it, but eventually he's gonna have to take a life. Yeah, he doesn't have enough counter to stop both. Oh, does he? No, he does. He does have enough counter to stop it all, but it'll be every card in his hand. That would leave him at 1 life though. Would you want to be at 1 life? If you go to 0 and then save the Roger, you could try to go for some cheeky rush play like that. Nah, that's not gonna work. Because he only has 2 Jozus and an ace leader, and then the guy will have like 5 cards by the end. Okay, so he does counter. 8 with leader. I mean, I think you might as well just take and then see if that gives you any new options. He can defend, but I don't think he wins if he defends anyway. He could bait him into a situation where he goes all in with the blocker. Because if he attacks with the blocker, then yeah, nothing to defend against 6/7/7 plus Dawn. Oh no, Radical Beam. I forgot. We talked about Radical Beam earlier. Okay, he does take it. Draws him an extra card too via leader ability. Then swings 12 with the block beard blocked by Uta beard. Okay, so left side ace's turn. Let's see how you get out of this one. It's gonna go to overtime in 6 minutes. Every game has gone to overtime so far, I think, or like close to it. Yeah, I don't want to play in OP13 tournaments anymore. If every game's gonna go to overtime. Okay, 8 Joes. Radical Beam. Oh, he takes it. He got a red rock. Beat ability draws him a card. And then here is 10 Joes. He has to Radical Beam this one, right? He can't survive the leader hit. That's all in. So Radical Beam and a 1k or leader ability. He has a Jozu. Because if he doesn't, that's 12 from leader. Oh, but if he does have enough counter anyway, you could try to bait him to go all in. So he doesn't do anything else that's like unpredictable. So he could take. I think he's counting how much, if he has enough counter to stop 12k. He does. Yeah, he does take it. So his only option is to go 12. Yeah, so that's the thing. That's a top level thing that people do. Try to bait him to go all in, and he has to, right? He has no other out. So Radical Beam, and then it's enough counter to stop it. Left side ace. Conceded? Is he gonna let him attack? Nope, he just conceded. Okay, so right side, red blue, ace, won. Okay, so ace makes it to the finals. Let's see between the Bonnie and the blue purple Luffy who made it for the next round. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought. Any feedback would be appreciated. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next round for the finals. It's the next finals, right? My brain's already slipping. It's 2:30 a.m. Okay, we'll see ya in the next one. Bye.
Car D Kaizoku.